One Piece, chapter 872. I believe this one is either the second to last or the third to last to before the Totland arc ends.
Because they revealed that they're going to end the Totland arc at 875, I think.
Did they?
I believe so.
Okay.
So they're going to conclude it at 875 and then like Matt
that
have a
makes
little bit
sense.
something after.
So, yeah, it'll probably end at 875, and hopefully Reverie will be up to 900.
Yeah, that'd be cool because I want to know.
It'd be a good side arc, but
yeah.
The chapter begins with Oda like giving a thanks to everybody who was watching him. He was like, Luffy was 17 when the adventure first started.
20 years ago.
It's been 20 years now, and he's 19, which is cool if any of y'all have never thought about this. But the entire like first half of One Piece before the time skip wasn't even a year.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't even a year, and then there was the 2 years, and then they came back. But if y'all think about it, the Straw Hat crew hasn't been an actual like pirate crew for more than a year. They've been separated longer than they were together, but it's just weird to think about that.
Yeah, honestly, like it's just, I guess it's because like we've been just growing up with it. It seems like they've been together for.
These stories are like so drawn out, so like there's so much lore in the world. You don't even think about it, but like all these things happen.
It's not even a year.
It doesn't even seem realistic. If you think about characters like Kobe. Like when we first saw Kobe, he was like a little kid. He looks like he was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
We see him now as a captain. In less than a year, this kid went from a chore boy to a captain in less than a year, and he looks almost now like he's almost Luffy's age.
Yeah, and like it makes sense, kind of like I guess I don't know about the age progression, but like the growth because he's been trained by Garp. He unlocked his observation hockey
during the Marineford arc.
So like he's been developing very quickly.
Yeah, he got his observation hockey during the Marineford arc. He's being trained by one of the strongest users of armament hockey. In the entire One Piece
that went toe to toe with Roger several times in his golden age. So
a man that could break mountains by punching them.
Yeah. So this
is a very powerful man. But back to the chapter. The chapter starts off with a color page of all the One Piece characters dressed in
like the
Germa 66 outfits, which is cool to see some of them. We even get to see Sanji's outfit, which is cool because if you think about it, what would have not transpired, that's what Sanji would have been in probably as Sanji. But we go back to we go back to the Fishman arc.
Yeah, it's like it starts off with a flashback, kind of going back to the Fishman Island whenever they gave the Straw Hats all the treasure, but then like the Straw Hats had to give Big Mom all the treasure, and included in that treasure was a Tamatobako box.
Yeah, which
we now know holds a bomb, but like back then they thought that it held just like one of their key treasure, which was
the pills.
Yeah,
it was the heavy steroid pills back then, but it was actually a bomb.
Yeah, so they were like, "You gave the treasure to Big Mom. You got to get that back. Got to get that back. Like that's gonna blow up, and she's not gonna be happy."
Yeah. So the chapter continues with the Whole Cake Plateau falling down on the village below. Everyone starts to realize it. And even but no one knows why yet. And we get the chicken guy. I forgot his name.
Count Chicken.
Count Chicken.
Yeah, used to be Baron Tamago, and then he just evolved several times. And now he's Count Chicken.
So Count Chicken is starting to realize, Whole Cake Chateau is falling. To state the obvious.
Yeah.
And everyone is starting to fall off the edge. And we even get to see like all the Big Mom pirates, all the Vinsmokes falling. And everyone in Caesar's just because in Beijei's body, because remember in Beijei's body, gravity isn't. They're not like off balance. If Beijei
it's
is,
kind of
everything
like
is
gyroscopically centered. Like he could be like flipping around, but like they'd kind of like stay at the same.
So they're all like watching outside, everything's a little tilted, and even what's his name again? The warlord.
Oh, Jinbei.
Jinbei is even starting like. I love during this entire arc, Jinbei has had the same facial expression. Like he's just like, I knew all this was going to happen. This is nothing new to me.
And like now that he's part of the Straw Hats, like he's part of the Straw Hats now. So he's like, this is gonna be life for the rest.
Yeah, he's like, I signed up for this, and so we see Big Mom sliding off. We see a shot of Broly.
They're all just like falling out.
She's like she gets distracted, which gives Beijei enough time to run away. She's just like, all of my siblings are falling, and Big Mom is sliding off, and Beijei like goes into the which like, ha ha, I knew it. You're finished, Big Mom. How's it taste? Like
kind of gloating. He's just like kind of rubbing.
It's funny because it used to be in the beginning he was all terrified, like we're gonna die here. And now that the tables are turning, he's just like, ha, who's laughing now? It's a very funny panel.
I think you got to think about this. Is that like the Whole Cake Chateau is like pretty much the size, like vertically the size of the island. So like if that thing falls, everyone under it is gonna
which is underneath the the main capital of the entire island that she controls. So everyone important is in her city.
Yeah, and everyone's like panicking, but you get a cool shot of Dogtooth's like, "Hey, calm down, it's okay. Like, I've seen the future.
Like, we're gonna make it. Like everyone, just stay calm." And then we get a shot of Stuffy using her skywalk.
Yeah.
To escape, because obviously she's a CP9 agent. We get Morgan, who's following to his death.
He's
steadily like, this is going to be big news, and she's just like, well, if you're not worried about your own life, but this is big news. So
taking that like social say, hey, Pixar didn't happen. Come on, I gotta get him. I gotta get all these. And like, he's a bird, but he can't fly.
It makes the Big Bird reference. Big Bird can't fly. So. Yeah. We then get a shot of the chef, Big Mom's chef, Strusen, who uses his I don't know the name of the fruit. I don't know the exact name.
But I'm gonna
call it the food fruit for now, because anything that he cuts gets turned into ingredients or food or whatever he wants it to be.
Yeah, which is extremely
So he stabs his knife into the island, which turns it into a sponge cake with whipped cream. So now instead of a bunch of rocks falling down from the mountain, it's just a soft squishy cake. So it hits the ground, nothing's destroyed, everything's just covered in cake and whipped cream.
Yeah,
and we learn a little bit about his powers that Big Mom claims, like, oh, this food is terrible. It tastes terrible. It fills the stomach, but it tastes terrible. So we find out that his food with his powers does not taste like. What I would assume is that anything he cuts still tastes like what he cut, but it's just edible now.
It's like it has like the nutritional value, but it like you say like he cuts like a piece of or
he cut like the log into meat. It like probably still tastes like log.
But but it has like the nutritional.
You'll never die of hunger.
Yeah.
So
you just got to get past the taste a little bit, kind of thing.
So we get the shot of everyone covered in the whipped cream from the whole cake, and then we see one of the members of the Big Mom Pirates. I don't remember what his name was. There's so many.
I think he was either Oven or Daifuku. I can't remember.
He wasn't Oven. That's Daifuku. Yeah. Oven is the big guy with like the black hair.
That's true. Okay,
he has the heat fruits. He can turn into like a human oven.
So that's Daifuku. He's just like
so Daifuku just like, everyone get up. It's not over. They might have gotten away, but they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's hunt them down. So he just starts getting a tries to get them all together, a search party. Yeah. And then we get a shot with Beijing ejecting everyone out, all the Straw Hats out of his castle body.
So like you get a little map on the top right corner. And he says like he shows where they are, kind of where the Sunny is and where the hideout is. Yeah. And you see like Capone and his group have very short distance to cover to get where they need to go, whereas Luffy and his crew, the Straw Hats, have to go to the other side of the island, kind of to get to the Sunny and to get out. So
they each have to go their own separate ways. Like basically, if the map is how it is there, that like Beijing has to go west, the Straw Hats have to go east, but they do have more ground to cover. But it's weird because Straw Hats are going to their ship, Beijing and them are going to their hideout. Which is, if you think about it, I'm assuming the Big Mom probably know where his hideout is.
Exactly where it is, yeah.
So they're probably going to die. Or they might be like severely defeated by Big Mom's group.
Maybe like a few of them make it out, including probably Beijing, because I don't think this is the last we're going to see of him.
The newbies are still very popular. Yeah. So we get the shot. Caesar's getting all mad. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this crap. Yeah. I did what y'all wanted. Give my heart back. And Beijing does. He gives his heart back. So Caesar's finally gets his heart back. Yeah. He's done with everybody.
I think it's funny, just like Nami's like, oh, you might have saved us, but you're still a piece of crap for what you did for the kids. Like, she's not going to let that go.
Yeah, Caesar never gets the props that he deserves. Which I feel like, I know what he did was bad, but I feel like in this situation, he literally is the only reason they are alive.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Without him, they would not have been able to escape. They would have still been right where everyone else was on the island with the bun cake and everything. So, but this is the last we probably will see of Caesar for a while. We might get like a few like one shots of him in like the cover pages, but
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be really awesome.
So we get like Beijing and Straw Hats talking like, you know what, y'all need to go to your ship. We're gonna go to our hideout. And Beijing does this cool little like cartoony moment where he like starts hammering down a sign. The sign says "Straw Hats went this way."
And he goes the other way.
Even Sonic just like quit with this stupid crap, and he's just like, "Shut up! This is for our survival."
So he's very much looking out for himself.
So they're not friends. They're never mistaken that. BJ is not the Straw Hats' friends. They were just allies, and now their alliance is done. So he's like, looking out for number one.
Because every man for themselves. You're going that way. Like, just gonna... Yeah,
so they each go their own way. So the Straw Hats are together still, and Brooke and Chopper are saying, we're going to go to the Shark Submerge, which is the submarine, which I'm glad they remember that. I forgot they came in on the Shark to begin with, so it's a good thing that they brought that up. Mm-hmm. That would have probably been a big plot point. Like, where's the Shark? I don't know. I think we left it at Big Mom's. Well, we're not getting that back.
Yeah.
So it cuts back. So the next page cuts back to... the Big Mom Pirates starting to get their hunting parties together. Dogtooth is probably going to take command of one. Smoothie's probably going to be another one.
And then he's going to take... Yeah. So they're going to go...
So there's a page of Smoothie where she's just like, you know what, don't worry, Mama. We're going to get those Straw Hats back for what they did to you. She turns around.
And you see Big Mom. I think this was hilarious.
And Big Mom's just like wedding cake. So from that we can tell she's about to go into one of her food rampages. Yeah. But the problem is she wants the wedding cake, which took Streusen probably months
to make. Yeah,
like it took all of her pirates going to different parts of the island to get this cake. It's not like with the cream puffs,
where you just like find them and like throw them.
You could just like find them and make them. She wants wedding cake, so I'm assuming next time we see the Big Mom pirates, there's going to be a few of them missing.
Yeah,
probably not like big ones like Smoothie or Dogtooth, but we might not get to see some of
this. This honestly might be the Straw Hats like saving grace, because if you think about it, like the only way that they're gonna
BJ said that they had like a day's travel to get back to their ship.
Yeah, like the only way that they can do that is if you have Big Mom's insanely powerful crew, Dogtooth, Daifuku, Oven.
There's so many members of her family,
but they're all like super strong. Like the only way that they can get away is like if they're all occupied with like calming Big Mom down and like maybe getting a cake.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
together. So I think that's how they're gonna get out. So they're just gonna be busy dealing with Big Mom, and like whenever she, if she wakes up from her hunger pang. Because like she's
going to go after them in Wano.
Yeah.
Which people have speculated that the way that the Straw Hats are going to be able to take down Kaido is with the help of Big Mom's distraction.
Yeah, because like she's just going to come in hungry and angry and like ready to destroy everything, and Kaido's going to have to like do something to deal with that
too.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool to see, because Kaido will have his pirates plus the Shogun against Big Mom and all of her pirates.
And
so
Luffy. That'd be cool to see like Luffy just like it's like an unintentional kind of alliance. They're just like all go out.
It's not even an alliance. It's more just a distraction, because if they see Straw Hat, they're going to fight him.
But
so he could be fighting from all fronts. So
yeah, they see Big Mom, they're like, oh, okay, hold on.
Which Oda has, he's gone on record saying like Wano's going to be like, he's like really been excited for Wano. So maybe that's why there's going to be this big battle. I can't wait for Wano.
Yeah, because you also get like development for Zoro, because like he's a swordsman. He has like the Ryuma sword, so like they're gonna.
They have to bring that up eventually. Maybe he gets like the second or first generation of the sword, because right now he has Ishiki or something. I don't remember.
Well, he has the Ryuma sword. Then he has like the Sandai, like the third generation.
Yeah, he has Sandai,
so like his demon sword.
I hope he finds Ichidai
or like the second or the first generation. Like that'd be awesome to see. But like I've also heard a theory that like the swordsman for Shiryu of the Rain from the Blackbeard Pirates has one of those. I think he has either the second or the first one.
He says the sword's name when he gets freed. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he does. Don't quote me, but I think he does. I don't think no one's like come out and explain. I don't even think Oda has yet, but maybe he might. It would make sense. It is the same type. It's black with the his is black with the red. Where Zoro's is just straight up black. But
I think that'd be cool to see.
So the next chapter is going to be them getting away, which will be 873, and then them finally getting away. And then at 875 we'll get Reverie. So Reverie will be exciting to see. Yeah.
Just like the whole the revelation of like what the world thinks of the revolutionaries, what the world thinks of Luffy, what the world thinks of the ancient weapons. And Cobra from
Alabasta.
Yeah, he's gonna bring up something about the ancient weapons, or
he has to. Yeah. So.
And the fact that Shirahoshi, one of the ancient weapons that no one knows about, is going to be at Reverie. So there's a lot to look forward to, honestly.
It's going to be definitely one of the better side arcs of the story, hopefully.
Yeah.
But, so that's the end of our little discussion. Once again, no Attack on Titan, so this one's going to be a lot shorter than the other ones. Also, not a lot of like big chapters came out this week.
Yeah, they were all like
for,
pretty
like, a couple.
yeah, like a lot of them were like setting the stage or like
Yeah.
getting ready for
Next week will be a lot more interesting. We got the end of Fairy Tale,
Uh-huh.
7 Deadly Sins has to figure out what to do with Meliodas' rage. Promised Neverland gets to start like working on escaping. My
Yeah.
Hero, we had to get started with the next big fight of the trio.
Yeah.
Dr. Stone with figuring out, probably claiming more for his army, and then One
Yeah.
Piece escaping. So the big one there is obviously Fairy Tale.
Yeah,
It's going to be
coming
the ending.
a
It's
close.
48 pages. That'll probably be like a 25-minute discussion just alone. So
I'm like,
we
what
hope
we liked,
y'all.
what we didn't like. Kind
We
of
hope
thing.
y'all
Yeah.
will like join us for that. But like Ben just said, we're gonna also have like a moment to talk about like our favorite moments of Fairy Tale, or these favorite moments. We hope y'all can join us for that and let us
Yeah.
know too. But
Thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate you guys listening. If you liked what we do, if you liked the content that we have, or just for listening today, be sure to leave a like. If you want to, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, this is Ben and Cody from MangaBuds, and we're signing out.
bye.